Hello guys, welcome to one of the first PSN uploads on the channel. This is the team builder for my week 1 battle against Sebastian. So you can see, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause the video for a second. Okay, so right here you guys can see my team. The top's kind of cut off, sorry about that. But I'm gonna go a lot further depth. You can see I have some nicknames. Now, there's a slight problem. So all of these battles I was gonna do post-com and just commentate on all of them, but it sucks because me and Sebastian actually just had this battle already, and it really does suck because, well, here's the little story. I didn't save the replay. All these battles are going to be happening on Showdown, but I don't know how to get that battle back, okay? I already lost it. So I can just, like, tell you a recap of what happened in it and, like, how it went. We are not playing with, like, a tracked clause. We're not playing with moody clause. We're not playing with baton pass clause or sleep clause. The only clause we're playing with is evasion, and as you can see, some things like Blaziken are allowed. If you pull it up here, as you guys can see, uh, Blaziken and Blaziken and normal lenders are allowed. Shadow Tag Gothitelle is allowed. These are the tiers. They're kind of sketchy right now. Torrent Grenage is allowed, right? All these kind of things are allowed. And we have banned some things like Mega Charizard X is banned, and Mega Aggron is banned. So if I go back here, actually I'm gonna pull up both of our teams. So as you can see right here, actually I'm not gonna show you guys. Here are some of the other teams. Uh, Actually, I'm going to just pause the video for a second. Wait, no, I'm not. Okay. Okay, there, wait. What does that look like? There it is. Okay, you guys cannot see the draft stuff. So, I'm going to read off mine and Sebastian's team. So, my team is, I have Mega Pinsir, Cresselia, Blaziken, Zapdos, Mamoswine, Kyurem Black, Blastoise, Mawile, Mismagius, Roserade, Golem, and Togetic. In the power rankings, which might be uploaded soon, I was ranked as one of the top 4 teams. There's only 8 teams, so it's kind of small. I was ranked in the top 4. I was 4th for one, 2nd for the other, right? Um, and I'm facing Sebastian, who is ranked 1st for one and 2nd for the other. And he is rocking out with a Mega Gardevoir, a Milotic, an Ambipom, a Chandelure, a Crocodile, a Hawlucha, Superior, Druddigon, Probopass, Electivire, Cryogonal, and Scolipede, in that order. That's the order that they drafted it. So, with all of that out of the way, I'm just going to get right into this team builder, and then I'm going to show you guys, or tell you guys, how I did. So first thing right here, we have Bugnut, the Mega Pinsir. I'm bringing Faint because this is what I thought at the time, but it turns out I was wrong. At the time, I thought that Faint out-prioritized Fake Out, okay? But it doesn't. Ambipom with Fake Out was his only priority mon, so with Faint I could outspeed anything once I had a few Swords Dances up. Unfortunately, it does have much lower power, it's only 30. X Scissor and Brick Break. Brick Break was for the, Brick Break was, like, specifically for the, what's it called, for the Crocodile, even though it does not do as much as X-Scissor, it was also for Ambipom, okay? It could do more damage to, what's the thing called? To the Probopass and to the Cryogonal, right? So those were all some things that, I thought he might bring that, Brick Break could hit. So that's, some explanation for Brick Break. Swords Dance, just so that I could set up some Swords Dances and possibly get a sweep. Nothing too special right here. If I had a Swords Dance up, I just kind of ran max attack, because once I have a Swords Dance up, Feint and X's and Brick Break, that coverage is pretty much going to kill everything, and I just want to be able to outspeed as much. I do know what speed creeping is, I do know what attack and defense and special defense and HP creeping is, all that stuff. I did do a tiny bit of it this week, but I didn't think that Mega Pinsir needed that because it already had priority and feint, and the rest of it just give it max speed because why not? This thing was not designed to take hits, right? So next thing right here, we have 420 Blaziken, the Blaziken. Now you may be looking at this set and say it's a little bit sketchy. It is. The reason why I have 4 extra EVs is because I didn't want to put it in defense or HP just because it could help me take hits a little better, which I don't want to. I want to get down to that sash so reversal can do as much damage as it can. Pretty much, I figured out on his team, Mega Gardevoir was a huge threat to my team. With a Swords Dance up, Poison Jab killed it. My Milotic got 2 hit by reversal, and I could live on my sash, right? So, I was just kind of thinking, if I can get a Swords Dance up and a few speed boosts, if I can get 2 Swords Dance ups, and I'm at 1 HP because I live on the sash, reversal will pretty much just kind of be one-shotting everything. Of course, Chandelure could take it, easily, but Poison Jab will do a lot. Chandelure was a huge threat to my team, but yeah, this is the same thing as Mega Pinsir. I didn't really need to speed creep anything, because I was planning on getting some speed boosts, and also, you may be saying, well, what about priority? This goes back to the thing, his only priority on his team is Ambipom, which is Fake Out, and I can just easily protect on that, okay? If he wants to bring a Fake Out Ambipom, I can just protect on it. He has no more priority, dead to a reversal, okay? So yeah, he could try and, like, protect stall me, but that would be 16 turns of Fake Outs. He does not have that much. So I'm just gonna go on. Next, we have a average 2.0, the Zapdos. This thing's holding Rocky Helmet because this was... I just opened Skype. What the heck? This was my primary response to my Lodic. Rocky Helmet doesn't help that much. It could also take Stone Edges from Crocodile, and it could swap in on the Hawlucha at any time and take any hit from it. That's why it has extra sensory for the Hawlucha. HP Ice is to hit the Crocodile in case he wants to try anything fishy. What else was HP Ice for? Also the Superior. You may be saying, why no Thunderbolt? Wouldn't Thunderbolt hit the Hawlucha harder? Yes, but, I don't actually know why I ran extra sensory over Thunderbolt. I know I did. I don't know why. I'm trying to check. I think it might just it might have been because then the Dreadicon and Superior can't swap in on it as, like, well, right? So that's one thing. So now it's, HP is just max HP, and it's running enough defense to be able to take, what was I defense creeping for? Let me just check. I'm pretty sure Stone Edges from Crocodile, like, with ease, and, Fake Outs from Ambipom at this do under 20%, which is really good considering Ambipom was a huge threat. And then I just put the rest in special attack. Since I didn't need a defense boosting nature because I had enough EVs in, I just decided to do modest, right? That's all nice and fine and dandy. Next thing right here, we have Young Thug, the Mamoswine, freeze dry. For the Milotic, why do I keep opening Skype when I try to look at his team list? That is enough speed to outspeed a max speed Milotic. I don't know why he'd bring max speed Milotic. Do not ask me. That can also outspeed a Hawlucha, I think, before. Wait, let me just quickly check. Wait. Don't stupid. Hawlucha. No, it can outspeed a Hawlucha. Never mind. Do not try and listen to me. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the rest of that speed was for. Let me just delete that team. Okay, yeah. I don't know what that speed was for. It's just kind of there. Special defense, that was so that I could take Scalds from the Milotic. With this, Scald does under 50%, which is amazing. I can also take Leaf Storm easily. This was all kind of defensive. Stealth Rock I thought was a very good option, considering he had a Chandelure, or Chandelure, whatever you want to say, Hawlucha. He had a Cryogonal and Scolipede. He had 4 things weak to rocks, which I did. That's why I had Defog on Zapdos right there. Okay, because I didn't want rocks up. Rocks were just, they weren't necessary, but they were helpful in this match. Uh, and then also I have enough, or I don't need any attack investment with this attack. Ice Shard is a guaranteed 2-co on Hawlucha, which was great. Next we have Will Smith, the Roserade. This thing was okay. I was running enough HP so that if and not enough special. The reason I'm running HP special defense instead of special attack is because if I had more special attack and I used Giga Drain on the Milotic, it would do enough damage so that if it had Mirror Coat, it could kill me back. Same thing with Sludge Bomb. That's why I'm not running the special attack, because I don't want to be able to kill or be killed by a Mirror Coat from Milotic or Superior, which are two things on a team that get Mirror Coat. So I just decided to run a more bulky variant. With this, also an HP Ice or Fire from Superior is able to do as little as under 20% to me, which is amazing. So that pretty much let this thing wall Superior much more effectively than it otherwise would have. Let me just Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder was a crucial move in this game. Since there's no sleep clause, I ended up putting four different things to sleep. And it really helped me be able to switch in and out. It killed one of his enormous threats, which was amazing. And finally, we have Head Nut, the Mawile, Scarf Sheer Force. Thunder Punch is for Hawlucha and Milotic. It almost killed Hawlucha, does about 40% to Milotic. Iron Head, if you're running max speed Jolly Scarf, it is 1 point faster than a Mega Gardevoir. In Iron Head, I'm running enough attack to OHKO Mega Gardevoir. And then I put the rest in special defense because when I was making this, I made the assumption, and I was like positive that Mega Gardevoir got Fire Blast, and that is enough special defense to be able to take or it's a roll whether or not a Fire Blast from Mega Gardevoir would kill me with that special defense. But it turns out that Mega Gardevoir does not get Fire Blast. So, all that special defense was kind of for nothing. It could also help me take things from Specs Chandelure a lot better. Like, a lot better, because Specs Chandelure was kind of scary. Ironhead also did a lot to Cryogonal, and then Play Rough and Knock Off were just kind of for coverage, right? Like, there wasn't much I could have run. I could have run, like, Fire Punch and and Ice Punch, but I didn't think that they had that much use in this, match. I didn't want to run Power Up Punch because I was Scarfed. Stone Edge I could have run. Same with Sucker Punch, but why Sucker Punch Scarf, right? That's if I was Banded, I'd probably do Sucker Punch. But, so that is my... I don't want that. Stop. I do not want that. Please, stop. So that was my team. I've, of course, already done the battle. I just did it about half an hour ago, so that's what I'm just recording now. So now I'm going to get into the battle and how it all went down. So, let me just open this up. So, that is what I brought. Sebastian just so happened to bring the Mega Gardevoir, the Milotic. He did not bring Ambipom, which was very good for me, because no fake out stalling. He brought Chandelure, he brought Crocodile, he brought Hawlucha, he brought Superior. He did not bring anything else. So, Drudagon not seeing that was really nice. It meant that Zapdos could do a lot more. Was really only having a bit of trouble with Superior, but it had HP Ice for that. But, this match got off to a great start. If I recall correctly, he led with, Hawlucha, and I led with Mamoswine. And right here, Icicle Crash would have done a huge lot to him, so he didn't want to take that. So if I am correct, first turn he went into Milotic, and I was able to get Rocks up. And then from there, pretty much, his Milotic was not carrying Mirror Coat or Ice Beam. So whenever his Milotic came in, I could just safely go into Roserade, take anything. If he burns me with Scald, then I can just swap out, get the Natural Cure. Because he was carrying Scald, Haze, for the Mega Pinsir, if it wanted to set up Swords Dances, he had Haze. It was running Protect, I think, and maybe Toxic, I'm not sure. Or, sorry, Scald, Haze, Recover, and Toxic, I think. So it really could not do anything to Roserade, so whenever that thing was in, I just go into Roserade. Whenever the Superior was in, I just go into Roserade. And then, here's the thing. He tried switching in, early game, he tried switching in the Chandelure to the Roserade to try and Fire Blast and kill me, which... if you guys did not know, Fire Blast OHKO's Mawile, it OHKO's Roserade, it would have OHKO'd Mamoswine, it would have OHKO'd Pinsir, it would have 2-hit KO'd Zapdos, and it would have 3-hit KO'd Blaziken, but a Shadow Ball would have OHKO'd Blaziken. So I had huge trouble with the Chandelure, and getting that sleep powder off on it was huge because then I was able to go into the Mamoswine. And he way over predicted. He predicted me to go for some ice move, predicting the Hawlucha to come in. But I just went simple. I knew I needed to kill it, and I knew I couldn't take a risk of it staying in. And I just Earthquaked with Mamo and killed it, which was amazing for my team. So that was the one kill that Mamo got that match. Okay? So later on in the game, that was event number 1. That was huge, game-changing for my squad. So game-changing moment number 2 happens a little bit later on. When this was for his side, I was trying to stall some things out with Roserade. He had his Crocodile in. I looked at his team. He was only missing, at that point, he was only missing, what was he only missing? Wait, did you guys just see my home screen? What the heck? Something weird is happening. But, okay, so at that point, he was only missing, what's it called? Chandelure. So I looked at his team. Roserade, although helpful, it wasn't needed, okay? It kind of took care of what it needed to take care of. He was in on his Crook. I needed to see whether it was Scarfed or Banded. Because if it's Scarfed, it can kill my Pinsir. If it's Banded, my Pinsir can kill it, right? I needed to calc that, or not calc that, but scout that, and I figured that Roserade was my most expendable member, so I just stayed in with Roserade. It was in fact banded, which was amazing, because now my Mega Pinsir could just come in, and once it has a Swords Dance up, it doesn't just kill that, but it sweeps his team, which, spoiler alert, is exactly what happened. I will show you the stats. So as you can see here, everything on his team died. I won 5-0, and the only thing that got a kill on his team was Crocodile. And for me, Mamo got that 1 kill, and Mega Pinsir gets nice and 5 kills for you. Roserade gets 1 death. Nothing else on my team dies. So it was a nice and 5-0 win. Very, very exciting. Like, very exciting. And what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? What the heck was I gonna say? So yeah, it was a huge match. Everyone was pretty much voting that Sebastian was going to destroy me, like utterly destroy me. But fortunately, I was able to come out and beat him with the Pinsir. Yeah, and then from there on, Pinsir set up a Swords Dance. He wasn't able to. Here was a huge misplay by him. I was in on my Mega Pinsir. He was in on his Milotic. I go for Feint, and it does not kill him. It does not kill him, right? And he could have hazed me and gotten rid of my stat changes, and by then that was before it had killed anything, so he would have still had his Mega Gardevoir, he would have still had his Croak, he would have still had Hawlucha and Superior, and that could have just forced me to switch. But instead he goes for Scald, trying to get a burn. It does very little damage and he doesn't get the burn. He could have gone for Haze there. That was a huge misplay by him. It could have changed the match, like, very much. But with this, I was actually able to beat him, and Blaziken, Zapdos, and Mawile didn't even touch the field. Roserade, Mamoswine, and Mega Pinsir were the only 3 that touched the field, as they were the only 3 that actually had action on the score sheet. But so yeah, that was the first match. I wish I could have gone you the actual replay of it to show you what went down and how it went down. But I'm hoping to get the replays for you guys in the future, and let's just hope that these wins can keep coming for your Warren Park Wailords. And yeah, that is it for today. So I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.